All right, now we are lucky enough to be joined by our Week 6 East Texas Professional Credit Union Player of the Week, and it's the junior quarterback from up at Spring Hill High School, Jax Stovall. Jax, congratulations. Thanks so much for joining us here on the show. And my first question to you is, you had one heck of a day Friday night against the Bullard Panthers. You were 20 of 26, 394 yards passing with 2 touchdowns. Can you just walk me through what it's like when you just have everything clicking on all cylinders like you did last Friday?
It's crazy, man. Our entire team was working really well together, and my arm felt good. Everybody's connection together was just crazy.
Can you walk me through what it was like to put up 56 points in a victory over Bullard? I have the final score right here. It was 56-30. The week prior against Henderson, you guys get blanked 56-0. So can you walk me through 2 weeks of practice? Because it went from basically 1 week where you couldn't get anything going offensively until last week where you guys just everything you touched seemed to turn to gold.
We took that next week of practice after Henderson very seriously. It was a big comeback week for us. And once we got to Bullard, the first half, it just felt like every play we ran was working. We scored every drive, I think, in the first half. We only punted twice, and it was crazy how everything was just clicking.
So you nearly throw for 400 yards, but you certainly had some help on the outside. You had 2 of your receivers there, Brendan Ferguson, 7 receptions for 139 yards, and Ryan McClain, 7 receptions for 123 yards. Can you talk to me about some of the playmakers that you have on the outside?
It's Brendan's been doing a heck of a job all year. They call him Fabulous Fergie. He's every game he just comes out and ready to play, and this was a big game for Ryan. He hasn't really been on the field lately, but this was a huge game for him. I'm proud of him. You
guys are going to enjoy a much-needed bye week this week, I know, and you're getting ready for district play, and it's kind of baptism by fire as you going right into Gilmer week. And we all know how good that team is. Obviously, they're coming off a defeat to Carthage, which no one will hang their head when they get beat by Carthage. Can you talk to me how you guys are going to utilize this extra week of preparation to get ready for that really talented Buckeye team?
Gilmer's always a big game. They're always really, really good, really physical, well coached, and we just have to take these next 2 weeks really seriously and perfect our craft, as Coach Griffiths is calling it.
Speaking of Coach Griffiths, now his second year as the head football coach there. First real year, really, when you consider we're not really dealing with some of the COVID-19 restrictions and some of these forfeits that we were dealing with last year. Can you talk about how much you enjoy playing for him, and just talk about the coaching staff in general and how they've helped you be as successful as you've been so far this season?
Our coaching staff's one of the best, I would say, and Coach Griff came in and is really changing the culture, and all of his coaching staff works around him very well and helps me and helps our whole team.
When it's all said and done, do you want to play football at the next level? Is college football something you're interested in? And what's a career path, if you've already thought down the road, something that you might want to do one day after you graduate?
Football would be nice to play at the next level. There's a lot of others. I play a lot of other sports, golf, baseball, and I really have no clue what I want to do past college, but I would like to go on an athletic scholarship somewhere.
Awesome. Well, if he keeps turning in performances like he did Friday night, there's no doubt he's going to end up playing at the next level, rather be football, golf, baseball, whatnot. Jax Stovall, our Week 6 East Texas Professional Credit Union Player of the Week. Jax, thanks so much for your time. I appreciate it. Get some rest this week and get ready for Gilmer. It's going to be a tough one in a few weeks.
Yes, sir. Thank you.